I invested in diamond-encrusted glass dildos. And let me tell you what, I've lost my on that stuff.
Literally.
If you think the watch collection took, uranium.
Abrasive.
Unnecessary talk with Brian Sturges.
So basically, we forgot the champagne for the New Year's episode.
Champagne.
And Tim was like, I'm thirsty. So
Champagne.
he's like, the least you could do is provide me with, due to some OSHA regulations, he's required to have potable drinking water. Like
Big titty hookers.
What?
Did
Big
Gavin
titty
Newsom
hookers.
pass that? Big titty hookers and potable water are required now in all UNT episodes?
Yeah.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to play a little game of start the table centered.
And then see how far it gets.
see
Why
how-
don't you lock it in the pocket?
Because they don't lock. You know what? I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you, since it's a thing. I will invest. I will buy new rollers that lock for you. Okay? Will that make you happy? Will that make you happy? This is another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, and I am that Brian Sturges. You follow me at Mr. Brian Sturges, Brian Sturges Comedy at Brian Sturges. You follow Cliff Beach at Cliff Beach Music at Black Cliff Beach. You follow Tim Hall at 1192 Studios at Timothy Hall.
Oh, one breath.
Yep. Raise your arms, baby. Raise your arms. Hercules.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's covered.
Merry New Year's, everyone. Ooh.
Something I could drink. Because you don't need alcohol to have a good time. Cliff Beach love you. People lie. When they say they don't miss it, they're lying to you. They always miss it.
Yeah, I did 30 days sober. I did sober.
Did you know Nut November?
Oh, I'm nutting everywhere. You should see. You might as well call me a legume factory, because anyone?
Choking the peanuts.
Top hat.
I was going to say edamame.
Well, Happy New Year. Last episode. Now we're in the middle of January.
Yeah.
Happy Martin Luther King Day.
Yay!
Yay! The banks are closed.
Happy birthday to you. I believe they had to march. They had to march for Martin Luther King. Put him on the Rushmore. That's what I keep saying.
They're out. They got more stones?
They can put some stones.
Have some stones brought in.
And finish that Indian. Who was it? Sitting Bull?
What'd you call him?
Cinnabon? Sitting Bull?
Sit Boo? Is it,
Sitting
oh,
Bull?
the half
Crazy
Native
horse,
American,
I believe
half
is-
black.
Oh, Crazy Horse.
Yeah,
Sitting
crazy.
Bull.
It's not Sitting Bullshit?
It's not simple.
Now, there's a rap. If Machine Gun Kelly can call himself Machine Gun Kelly, there should be. I actually saw a native, progress. You guys are into that, right? That's not really my thing. But I saw they had a stand-up thing, a Native American, and I was like, oh, thank God he was funny. So, you work out that.
Oh,
But it was actually nice.
Alcoholic?
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't hear him over the sounds of the slot machines. This is. Wait. So anyway, Martin Luther King Day. Oh, that's the 20th. That's probably next week.
No, it's the 16th.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's a Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday, 16th. Now, when I had mentioned hitting people that were doing protesting and stuff, I didn't mean like to Selma. I meant the 6 people who are outside of a TJ Maxx, and they're like, fur is murder. Okay.
Furderer.
Yeah, because if we didn't kill it, it would be hard for you to wear. You understand? It's just basic.
Yeah.
It's like basic haberdashery. You know what I mean? Why have I sold so many goats for this beaver top hat?
You know what? You can make stuff out of possums. I can't stand them.
You don't like possums?
No.
What about baby possums?
The lady thinks they're cute, but I can't stand them. They got too many teeth. The
They got a
tongue's
lot of
all
teeth.
wildly.
Did I tell you about the time I poked one with a stick?
It's playing.
Really? Please.
Playing
Yeah, so
Expand on that.
I came home one day and I saw this thing rooting around in the trash. I didn't realize what it was. This was one of my first possum encounters, and it started going away from me. It crawled up the fence. Don't get bored yet. Then I got closer to it, and it went like this. It went, and it played dead, and I didn't realize that that's what it was. So I was like, what is happening? So I poked it with a stick, and it woke up and just was like, and there was so many teeth in there. There was like triple rows.
Like a cone head.
Jangly.
Mm-hmm.
Did you make love to it.
I knew you were going to ask me. And yes,
I did. I saw in the clip show you put the guy who was sexual with a dolphin, and after 3 minutes of explaining, he was just like, "And I still don't see anything wrong."
Yeah, it's totally cool.
Yeah, still hilarious.
Yeah,
but you don't make love to possums. You make love to muskrats.
that is. Yeah, that's Benjamin Franklin said that.
Yeah, in the almanac.
Wow, breaking the Philadelphia Bell. He was just drunk. Like a syphilis, and he had his whores, and he was like, go up there, Gina. And she's like, oh, Ben, I'll go up here.
He did not smell good. I'm pretty sure.
He did not. Plus, he was bald, and those people are
I
disgusting.
don't think anyone smelled good back then. I think it was
Well,
just...
you'd have your lice collars, and you'd have your myrrh.
I think, you know when somebody...
Frank ain't got no sense.
Frank ain't got no sense.
Hey... Oh, yeah. Everyone stunk back then. And then you had perfume that would just sort of sit on top of it, you know?
Yeah, so it would be like...
It'd be like
ass and lilacs.
Yeah.
Toilet water.
Lilacs, that's what I call them.
Lilacs.
Lilacs. Yeah, the old lilacs. You guys got the lilacs?
Oh, yeah.
That's the masculine form of lilacs.
Yeah.
It's not that difficult. So what holiday is it? So this is Martin Luther King. So
Yes.
tell us all you know about Martin Luther King. And
He was a great man.
he was a great man.
Yep.
And he had a dream?
He had a dream.
He did.
I've heard of it.
He was known to sleep well.
Well, I think the amazing thing about Dr. King, remember he's a doctor.
Like Cosby?
No, a real doctor. Not an honorary. But the thing about Dr. King is that he was a doctor by 25. So, like, he went through school to make that work. And he was not trying to become that person. He just was elected by other people to be that person.
He had that voice.
He did have the voice.
Yeah. Good orator.
He did. Like an Obama, in a way.
Yeah.
Because they were both black?
No, they both have that oral
But I already said they were orators, and then you heighten it like Obama, and that would be...
Obama reminds me speaking cadence. Of
Oh,
Dr.
yeah,
King.
yeah.
His
Rhythms.
His rhythm of speech.
I feel like, well, I see now... Part of me wants to do an impression.
Do it.
No, but
Do it.
I already
Give
have
us
the
a little Barry O.
Ovaltine is already suing me,
Yeah, they are very upset.
which is just owned by Nestle.
They're
anyway.
Grammy winners, by the way. Both Obamas.
Oh, yeah?
Spoken word.
Oh, for their book?
Huh.
And now they got that whole production company making some Netflix hits.
That's right.
Living their best lives. And I'm sure them daughters are looking
Jill
pretty
Scott.
good. What are they?
Oh, she's
Serena
like,
and Wendy
the
Williams.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that's right.
I think it was Lucinda and Wendy Williams. They both became professional table tennis players. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 That's good.
I didn't see that movie with Will Smith that he won.
Oh, Prince Albert?
The slapper?
Slap.
Slapper. I saw that.
But he was
too.
Wendy and Lucinda Williams'
Oh, the dad?
dad, right?
Oh, I
King
didn't
Charles,
see it.
right?
King Charles?
Oh, that's what that movie's about?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I don't sort of see movies.
Speaking of which, I went to see Chris Rock, and he talked about the shit. I heard the real
he
shit.
talked about the slap.
Yeah. He also talks about Candace with the wet-ass pussy. But that was a different story. But look it up. But Dave Chappelle as well was on the bill. It was amazing. Donna Rollins, who I've seen multiple times at DC, and then this white guy who did crowd work that was hilarious. I don't remember his name, but he was funny.
Mr. White Guy.
And we had Black Star, Mos Def, and the other guy.
The other guy.
No, they were great. Oh, but yeah, he talked about it, and it was cool because they had callbacks to each other's sets where basically Chris Rock was saying like he's not gonna go on Oprah because he's not a victim, and then Dave Chappelle was like, I saw the video, you're a victim, like you got your ass off, and then Chris Rock was talking about how Chappelle got attacked at the Hollywood Bowl. So originally,
That's right. Yeah, by the
yeah.
by the non-binary person, right?
Yeah.
Something?
Yeah. He was like, oh my God, when I found out this person was bi, he was like, oh God, I could have been raped.
Oh, Jesus.
It was a good concert. Got tickets. The lady wanted to go at the Forum in Inglewood. But man.
It really, that's the blackest sentence you've ever said.
Well, I also saw Anderson .Paak there. When he won his Grammy, he brought it on stage. It was amazing.
He brought the Grammy on
He
stage?
did. His kid came out. He just got the Grammy in the mail. He brought it on stage.
I don't know who that is.
Anderson .Paak from Silk Sonic
He's a drummer
and
and
rapper.
producer.
Oh, is he
yeah.
is he the not
Bruno Mars? Yeah, he's not Bruno Mars.
Okay, that's that guy.
But he's
He
actually
had, like,
very
the-
talented.
He had the wig on, or was like
Yeah.
the straight,
Yeah,
like the old lady.
yeah. He looks it looks like Lauren Fishburne in that Tina Turner movie. He's got that Ike look. that wig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I turned her away. Yeah.
Oh.
What's love got to do?
And what was that song there? I like it. Smoking Out the Window. That's a pretty good one.
Oh yeah,
I like that.
That's what you do when you get your cigar.
Smoke Out the Window.
Or your mean green. Or your
Yes,
cigarillo?
my vegetable smoothie that
Yep.
I use. I would never want to disappoint dear old dad.
No, but I mean, speaking of comedy, I mean, those guys are like up there. And they're getting old. It's nice to see people.
We all process trauma differently.
Why?
But you got to get out there and you got to see the live shit. I hadn't seen.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hadn't seen arena comedy before, like in a big thing. I'd only seen comedy like at the Comedy Store and Laugh Factory, like little clubs. I'd never seen.
Did you go to dinner?
No, because we had already done brunch and then the winery, so it was a full.
Oh, it was on your birthday
It
weekend.
was on my birthday.
Oh,
on my birthday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, magical story of your happiness, which doesn't chip away at my fucking balls.
Can't have happiness without penis. Don't forget.
Yes. Well, she wants to be a what now? She wants to be she wants to come on the show? She wants to be a guest?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
I have some questions.
She's more in the tech side, the costume creation, fashion side.
Maybe we could all do makeovers.
Bring it back.
No.
Oh, there's a new Willow coming out.
A who?
New Willow.
Oh, yeah.
The Never-Ending Story?
No, Willow.
No,
the
no,
little guy.
no.
And the little guy from the first movie
the
is
guy-
dead. But there's another guy who's little in it.
No,
and he's
no.
in the second one. Isn't the first guy dead?
No, Warwick.
he's still
Warwick
alive?
Davis is still alive. Yeah,
Is he coming back?
yeah. He's still plays
Oh, damn.
the titular Willow.
Titular. I
No.
thought it was going to be Dinklage. Dicklick. Peter Dicklick.
No, he's busy. I think.
He's Don't forget the little people.
What's up with all these movies? Cyrano, they had the black guy, looking like some Bridgerton bullshit. Where were there uppity Victorian black people that escaped slavery? Because they have this new Chevalier coming out. Like, oh, he's like the black Mozart. Never heard of this
Cavassier?
nigga the whole time I've lived and done music. This
And he's
black
the new
guy,
Mozart?
the black guy fucking Marie Antoinette. When did you hear that as a story? Ever in history class?
This is the first
There-
time I've heard.
That's
It.
rocking the violin.
Was
Like-
he allowed to play the white keys?
No, black keys only.
Oh, staying in the flats.
He's a C sharp.
That's why jazz is all in flats.
Yeah.
It was like, this is a black people keys. You don't touch these keys.
Everything's an E flat minor.
I mean, it might be a little bit of truth, but I think Hollywood is trying to push an agenda that somehow they're trying to blackwash history, that now they're elevating black people to statuses they did not have.
Oh, see, here's the thing. If you don't give a shit about anybody else, I find life to be quite easy. If you don't have to worry about other people's concerns.
Yeah.
Now, I did learn with Cliff, no compliments. No complimenting black women's hair. I learned it. I learned
true.
it. That's the greatest takeaway in 2022 was that I can no longer compliment black women's hair.
Okay.
Other races. Mm-hmm. I learned. I didn't know.
He didn't know.
I mean, interracial relationships aren't new. I'm just saying, to be out in the open like that, as they're portraying it in a movie, I don't believe it.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it. I don't know. I don't know what
But
it's
even
about.
with Bridgerton, those are like Shonda Rhimes.
I never saw
I
that.
never saw
Shonda
Bridgerton.
I
Lamb
don't know
stuff.
any of this stuff.
Is that about the Royals or something? Or
Bridget? No, it's about old ladies playing bridge. Bridgerton.
Bridgerton?
True.
I got nothing. What else? Keep it going.
Okay, keep it going.
Do y'all watch other shit than your own shit?
The white people shit?
Yeah.
No, I just basically have the Goodfellas on loop on Netflix.
Whenever I'm watching
Honey,
Law and
it's
Order and
on.
they do like a white supremacy episode, it's uncomfortable.
Why? You know?
Oh, that was hilarious. The white comic that was doing the crowd work at Dave Chappelle, he was like, "What is white supremacy?" I haven't heard one person say what we're supreme at. He was like, "It's not sports, it's not
No.
comedy," and I was like, "Wow, he was not wrong."
Yeah. Well.
This dead air brought to you by.
Yeah. You know what? It's a new year. It's a new Brian. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Why don't we talk about the real shit? We never talked about the recession. Never talked about my bloodbath stock market tech shit from last year.
Oh, you take some losses?
I mean, man, that portfolio tanked.
Ooh.
You know how I did it?
I was heavy
No
in dog
portfolio.
Yeah, it's been a rough.
It'll bounce back, but it's
Yeah,
crazy.
I lost. Yeah, I definitely have some losses on this year's. Yeah.
But we don't know. We don't know financially if we're in a recession or not. It's gonna be like all 2023 talking about are we in a recession or not? Because if we are,
Well,
it's
if the
gonna-
prices of Rolexes teach you anything.
Oh.
Now, here's what I just heard. Now, this is from another man had
Watch news.
why you put out basically like if you bought a $20,000 Rolex
You're crazy.
6 months ago,
Yeah.
no, they're like 13 now thousand, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So basically when the pandemic hit, luxury watches, everybody was home, whatever, they shot right up, and they went up until March of 2022, and basically his.
So a 2-year boom.
Yeah, I think that basically his theory was when Russia invaded Ukraine, and then 2 weeks later, Rolexes were no longer shipping to Russia and all that part. So Switzerland said we're no longer doing exports to countries like that, and the next day, it started to drop down. Now, so they don't know if that was coincidence, but basically Switzerland was like, we're not sending you, you don't get our watches. So, and I don't know if you're familiar with the size of Russia,
It's big, right?
but that's, I mean, imagine being,
Apparently they love Rolexes.
I mean, be Pepsi and be like, we don't get the U.S. anymore. Like that's a lot of money, right?
yeah.
So it was an interesting, very boring to comedians, but like if you're into watches and they go down,
But it's all luxury though, because LV and Mage, like the bags and stuff, are cheaper now too.
everything is out. Yeah, I did okay. I got a good piece when people were
Good watches, huh?
when they were drowning. Yeah, but I like.
What you got on today? What
swoops in.
you rocking?
Oh, I'm wearing the classic Seiko Sarb 33 SARB 033.
I do like the Seiko.
It's a Japanese domestic
Jose Canseco.
mechanical 36
I like a mechanical.
needlepoint. It's a date complication. I put my own band on it,
Roman
Oh.
numerals.
and
He's a band man.
Oh, he's a band man for sure.
in the back you can.
Oh,
see
I like
you
the
can
back
see
of the band.
rotor.
Yeah, I do like when they have details like that, but only you see them.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, well, it's for me. It's like my wife. She's for me. You don't get to
Yeah.
look at it.
I've never once
You
seen
get
your wife.
back in that closet.
Yeah.
No, you will get your ramen later.
Oh, a little R. Kelly style.
Yeah, signed crown. It's 20-inch lug width.
Oh, 20 years?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You know,
not bad.
I try to buy all of my watches with the exclusion of an SNK, which is a 22.
Oh yeah.
All 20 millimeter
Faces?
He does a small hand
width,
for a
that
big
I can-
wrist.
so I have all of the
Yeah.
same size straps, so that I can
Oh,
use all
so you
the
can mix and
Oh,
match.
I like a
Now
strap
that's
on
fascinating.
myself. A
That
big old
is
strap
thinking.
on.
big old. Sometimes, and the
Sometimes
Swiss
you gotta put a
strap-ons.
strap on.
The
Yeah.
I invested in diamond encrusted glass dildos. And let me tell you what, I
Ouch.
lost my
Yeah.
fucking ass on that stuff.
I
If
bet.
you
Literally,
think, if you
yeah.
think the watch collection took a shit, uranium.
Abrasive.
It's seriously.
There was a peppermint dildo during the holidays.
Really?
Was it on
So
a
you get
peppermint
that-
stick?
A glass candy cane.
We've only been going for this long. We've only been going for this long on this episode.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
it's going to be a
This
short one.
one's really dragging. We better come up with a theme. What's the theme? We already did Black.
Did we
Black
do our?
History's
We
next
didn't do
month.
our resolutions.
Yeah, so this is part 2 New Year's episode. See, that's how. See what we just did there. See what we just
Produced.
did. Yeah, I produced. You're still
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
fired. You don't get to.
I don't want to be producer.
Obviously not. I'm in here
Keep
trying to
poking
find plugs for
possums
my
with
camera.
sticks, boy.
You know.
Stick boy.
So good luck coming on the show. You're going to be on Zoom.
Teeth.
Seriously, you keep that. You don't tell nobody nothing.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Keep it under my hat.
keep it. Because he's had some stop bys.
Yeah, I've had some stop bys.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, you don't do the stop by. Listen, let me give you a teachable moment in 2023. What's his name? Maniscalco's got a bit about basically 20 years ago, you ring the doorbell, everyone would run to the door and have coffee cake.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
someone rings your doorbell, you're like, who the fuck is this?
Oh
Right?
man, coffee cake, Intimins,
I think
Maybe.
it is.
I
Do
don't
you
know.
remember? It's when Culver City.
Intimins, and Intimin.
Oh, boy. You find every way. every way.
He will.
It doesn't remind me. We do have some Pillsbury cinnamon
29
rolls
ways,
that the ladies
actually. I'll
like
tell
it.
you about it at the break.
Yeah, part 2. Oh, so great. So New Year's episode part 2. Yeah, I don't think you need to cuss at any of this shit.
Can't
Well,
afford
you
to.
brought it up. You want to go
I'm
first?
double fisting.
Oh, well. It's like your prime night all over again.
You know, I think.
Home alone in the closet. Double fisting his own asshole.
Yeah, I mean, not to
Why
toot,
doesn't anyone love me?
not to toot about the book, but I do harp on. I'm gonna have a ranting moment.
Ooh.
I'm
here for this.
I was in the grocery store and I just observe life, right?
Yeah, you're an observer.
And I'm at the checkout, and the lady asked the checkout guy, "Do you know how to use this Vaughn's app?" Right? And he was like, "I don't know."
Bap.
Now, the manager comes by, she figures it out for the lady. But it was a teachable moment for that manager who also didn't give a shit about her job to train this other douchebag who didn't know the fuck about his job. Like, why didn't they train him? And everybody, because he's like, I don't have it on my phone, I never download the app. Then later he just went on to a thing where like, I wouldn't even shop here. I would have fired him immediately for being an idiot. Because we have now raised a whole generation of idiots
Yeah.
who are not good at their work. People don't respect their jobs. Everybody just is getting pushed along. So education has pushed around a bunch of idiots who now have jobs where corporations are poorly managed, and they are pushing around idiots. And then the managements are all idiots. So it's like we're becoming, as a nation, further and further slipping from the axis of power because we have not
The heroes of World War
respected anybody.
II. History will show us.
Yeah, to be any better. Like, there's a lot of people that are doing small business, but I can literally walk up to anybody and in 5 seconds of talking to them know if this person is bullshit, if they're like a productive person, if they have goals and will actually get shit done
All
or
right.
not.
And see, here's the scene.
Oh no! Are you gonna talk to me? I knew
You
it.
know what? Okay. So, right? Here's the scene. Right? We're on a bus. Right? We're on a bus, and we're going to Camp Walishanaki. Right?
And there's a bomb, and we got to stay about 50 miles an hour.
Yes. All right. You're on the now. All right. He's the bus driver. You're Sandra Bullock.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So
Sandra
you're
Bullock.
going right, and you're and you seem to be dozing off. And
I'll be
you're-
driving all day.
Yeah, you've been driving all day, and at this point, we're just finding out, and over the loudspeaker comes. This is from Crime Time 4.
Oh, nice! I love the scene.
Just so you know, hey, Tim Hall. Just so you know, it's dispatch. Just so you know, if you don't drop that, if the bus.
Yes, dispatch.
Let
Spit
me
it out.
tell you
Spit it out.
something. Let me tell you something. If that bus goes beneath 55, you go boom boom. You go boom boom. So make sure you go fast now.
So Sandra Bullock is driving, and Keanu Reeves she's sitting in his lap?
No, no.
I don't know if that's part of it.
No, you're not. The scene doesn't pick up from when you're sitting in Kanye's lap.
Oh.
All right. Dispatch. All right. So
2020.
don't forget now. If you go into 55, you're going to kill all these innocent kids. And look, they're minorities, which are important today.
Oh my God, the responsibility.
Yeah.
The
So
school
in the
bus?
90s, there was like that one Korean kid, but today we're all equal. You understand? All right. So now
I kept ringing the thing. He won't stop.
Dispatch out.
Can I get a transfer?
So
That's extra.
he's driving the bus. Now he's going fast. Now all of a sudden you're going through lights, right?
Yeah.
You're on to Camp Washakanaki. You're on your way, right? You're driving past all these Polacks over there.
Put up the blue
wall. By Timmy P. Right? All these pierogi eaters. They're in the way, and you're like, oh no! There's the Polish Pierogi Pride Festival directly in front of us in Lakewood, Illinois, right? But you can't stop.
I can't.
So you go through. I'll tell you, fat chins and chunks of onions everywhere. You enter the scene.
Pierogi.
You enter the scene. Sandra Bullock, go.
Oh, I hope I don't get pulled over.
No, why
for
are you
DWP.
driving? No, why?
Oh.
No, why? He's driving.
Oh.
He's
thought
driving a
Sandy P drove.
Geo Metro because he's
Sandy P-
actually in reverse.
All right, fine. Look,
So to find out if he's bullshitting you.
can I sit in the front?
No. What? Well, don't talk to me. I'm dispatch.
He's dispatched.
You want to see if he was bullshit. You want to see if people are bullshit.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So he's driving, and you say, why did you just hit the Polish Pride Parade of pierogies? And then he says,
a pierogi.
I got to. I mean, if I get this underneath 50, we're all gonna explode. We're all gonna die. I gotta keep it above 50.
okay,
Keep it 100.
go. That's the scene.
You gonna keep it 100?
Well, like a half of 100.
50. 50. No.
Do you think he's bullshit? Do you think?
I think
do you think what he just
bullshitting.
said was real?
Where's the bomb then? If there's a bomb on the bus, where is it?
Where's the bomb?
Well, it's underneath.
Hey.
Oh wait, yeah, I'll check with dispatch.
Call dispatch, will you?
Dispatch. What's the location of that bomb?
So I came in her ass. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, shit. Can you cut the air on while we on here? It's hot as a motherfucker.
Dispatch. Hello.
Can't have that kind of drag.
Listen. Hello. Hello.
How
Yeah,
much
yes,
gas?
dispatch.
How much gas you got? What's your end game? You gonna Thelma and Louise this bitch?
Did anyone? You called me. What do you want?
Where's the location of the bomb? What do you got on the
Oh,
bomb?
I
location?
didn't tell you where that bomb is. The
No.
bomb's underneath someone named Sandra Bullock has assigned seating. So wherever Sandra
Nice
Bullock
bus.
is seated, that's where the bomb is.
You know what? I like a Greyhound.
Sandra, focus.
What's the little cheap bus? The
I'm
Sunshine
not here.
Bus.
You're
I like a
breaking.
Sunshine
You're breaking
bus.
the fourth wall.
I would love
Actually,
some
that's
egg
the
for
fourth-
young.
this is like the fifth
egg
wall.
for young.
I don't know what you're talking
The
about. I'm
Sunshine
just a
Bus that
bus
take you from
driver here.
Chinatown to Chinatown. You never been on the Sunshine Bus?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
But I'm just
Keep
a bus driver.
driving!
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, God.
Oh god.
I felt that all the way. Hey, we got a record that you busted through the walls of an elementary school, and you
Had
are
to.
currently doing circles in a gymnasium.
10 and 2,
Had
nigga.
to.
10 and 2.
Had to.
Sipping on
You think he's
gin and
you think he's
juice.
bullshitting?
Hell yeah, it's bullshit. I ain't seen no bomb.
You did the bomb. You were the bomber.
I'm the bomber.
You didn't see that coming. You were the bomber. The bus driver was the
Y'all got a
bomber all
bathroom in
along.
there?
He's still got it. He's got it.
Now that bit would have been so good
Yeah,
with
so perfect.
actors.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
You know what I
People
mean?
who could commit.
If any
Yeah.
of these two people had ever taken anything, any class or form whatsoever,
We have not.
but meanwhile, he's talking to dispatch, which I didn't love. I didn't connect with my own character.
Give us another scene. Let's do it now that we know we're doing a scene.
I knew we were doing a scene the whole time because he said we're doing a
Doing a
scene.
scene.
I thought he was just saying that as a phrase.
Oh, the old,
Oh.
that old 90-day. Come on, we're just doing a scene. See,
So what are these auditions you're going to be doing?
Yeah, let's check the time on that because I got to see how much we're cutting out. How is it possible it's only been 14 minutes since the
fine.
last time we looked?
How?
we're batching people, so we're
Yeah.
like, this is like
No,
we
you're
haven't had
recording
lunch.
shit. So what are you auditioning for? Give us a taste.
Oh,
Oh, a
wait,
little.
you know what? I had it. Well, I did. It was a Pabst Blue Ribbon commercial,
Pap smears?
and they wanted a handlebar mustache. So
Oh.
I had to keep this on my face until, like I said,
But what's the line? What do you got to do?
Actually, before you do that, I would love for us, because you have the sides, if me and Cliff could also do our audition, just with a couple lines, and we twiddle our handlebar, and that'd be great.
I think this is for Pat. I don't remember whatever. This is Pabst Blue Ribbon. So the description is this: John Mahoney,
Ooh.
Jim Mahoney.
Oh, I have
Sorry,
a totally
the
different
dad from
character in mind
Frasier?
now.
Sorry. Jim Mahoney, private investigator. 50 to 70, I submitted anyways. I don't give a fuck.
50 to 70.
He's 50
Hold on.
adjacent.
I can play. I can't play 49.
You can play 49.
Do
If
anything.
they dust up that beard a bit. I
Can't
love
play
a
for the
white
49ers.
handlebar.
Mine's getting dusty as hell.
Jim is a retired Miami cop. He did his time and now works as a private investigator, mostly spying on cheating husbands and catching people for insurance fraud. John comes to him with an odd request to follow John. Although it makes zero sense to Jim, he isn't one to say no to the money. Jim's a little crusty and jaded. He's seen it all over the years. He lives alone in the back room of his office. His diet consists of cup of noodles and lukewarm Folgers coffee. So I read that. I was like, I'm submitting.
You were literally drinking half a cup.
I mean, if
just
you were
slurped up
to,
some
if you
noodles.
just put he doesn't hug his kids, this is like a perfect description of my entire life. So here are the sides, and it says Jim is a classic ex-cop. He'd rather be somewhere else. So here it is. So it's a lower third shot, and it says Jim's line. You want to do a reading for us? So you have one line as that detective. Yep. It's like a talking head.
John's a unique client. Only person who's ever hired me to follow himself.
Oh, that's good.
Good. You want to give that a try?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. John's a unique client. Pregnant pause. The only person who's ever hired me to follow himself. .com.
The boss is having triplets.
John's a unique client. Only person who's ever hired me to follow himself.
I love it.
All right. Now
Hire this guy.
So that was one. That was the first one.
Okay.
So another two. So Jim is hiding in his car, snapping a burst of photographs, and shakes his head. What am I doing here? All right, go for it. This is just an action. This is just a space work thing. You're taking pictures. The camera, this side. You're taking pictures, and now you put the camera down and you shake your head in disappointment. Man, look at that acting. God damn.
So good.
I feel like I wasted all the money I spent on classes.
could've just been watching this
This
guy.
guy's just born into it. All right? Let's now you give it a try, all right? You're taking pictures. I'm imagining you in in a powder blue E150 van that's has a different colored door, maybe.
All right.
Props.
Oh, he's doesn't know how to use a camera properly. This character is like an idiot. This guy's muttering to himself like an asshole. All right, you're doing it all wrong, Phyllis. Here's how it goes.
Here's
Ready?
how it goes.
He's been
Okay.
hitting the mouth with a
Oh, that's
very
good.
simple.
What are you thinking? Disposable Kodak?
He wound it up.
Click.
Make sure you gotta push that flash.
All right, and then the third and final
He
scene.
did it.
Cut back to Jim and John in the office. Jim hands the player an envelope of photos taking out the trash cans. Jim shakes his head disbelief. Jim looks aspirated. So I'm going to feed the line, uncanny, you're telling me this isn't our guy. And your line for Jim shrugs uncomfortably, humoring him. I don't know, man. Sure, I guess. All right. We're going to make our choices in 3, 2, 1. No, that's you. You got to hand me pictures. Uncanny? You're telling me this isn't our guy?
Line.
I don't know, man. I guess.
Show! And that's how you win a Grammy. That's how you win a Grammy for acting.
Nice.
All right. He stole it. You stole it. You know what you did? You brought it on. You brought it on like the
Yeah.
cheerleaders.
Yeah,
Yes,
white
yeah.
man gets ahead. Thank you,
no.
Pabst.
Oh no.
Uncanny? You're telling me this isn't our guy?
I don't know, man. Sure, I guess.
Oh, that's good too.
Another
That's way
celebrate.
better.
But I'll show you how it's done, fellas.
Okay, you got
I
it.
need someone to read the line. I'll have you do it while you
Okay. I hand you the pictures.
I'll hand you the picture.
Oh,
right?
he hands me the pictures.
Sorry. I'm professional.
Uncanny. You're telling me this isn't our guy?
I don't know, man. Sure. I guess.
Woo! Thank you. That was excellent.
Yeah, I think the
That was marvelous.
So I gotta
to see.
keep
Myopia
all
really-
this face on. I gotta keep this. So I have to go to like a New Year's Eve function.
What does this have to do with Pabst?
I think it's a detective character. I don't know. But if you go to Pabst backslash, if you go to Pabst, just go to Pabst Smear. It's the new cream cheese and Pabst Blue Ribbon, which hasn't won an
Pabst
award
Smear?
since the 1860s. You know, at some point,
Pabst Schmear.
fellas, you're gonna have to like win something in the last
keep that blue
150
ribbon,
years.
yeah.
I think you're kind of milking this blue ribbon a little hard. All right. In the meantime, it's time
For some TikToks.
for some TikToks.
Tiny Tim's TikToks.
Oh.
What?
You see, Cliff, do you see what you're missing by solely going to black churches? This is the white church experience.
Yeah, all they're missing is the snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see you guys Sunday. We'll run around this place like a couple
I
assholes.
wish I had long hair again.
Do you give 10%? Do you give 10%? Look at me in the eyes. Look at me in the eyes. Look at me in the eyes and tell me that you give your full 10%. Gross. I think the religion, not financially. Do you give
I do not.
Just wanted to
Tithe.
I gave it the
tithe?
Tithing. Is that what that
Is
is?
it a V? I
Tithing.
thought it was tied, like you tied it.
But you
just-
should. I really should look into putting something in.
Yeah,
there.
you should give me some money. I'll invest it for you.
There you go. You can trust him.
Did we see this one last time?
No.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
It's a good looking cake.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
But what happened to the cake?
Perfect fat guy answer. That's exactly what I thought about. I was like,
Well, she licked
so her
it a
night's
bunch.
probably ruined, but like someone should still serve that cake. I don't see
Yeah.
what the
Still
problem is.
good.
This man seemed invisible to everyone around, and look at what he does pay close attention.
That's pretty great.
That was cool, whatever that was. That
Yeah.
was magic.
How did he do it?
I don't know. All you Wiccans,
Yeah.
you guys ever power slam a Wiccan in the ass? Let me tell you what. I give him the old crystal and the pentagram. That's what I call it.
Oh, God.
We do it wicked hard.
Yeah.
What's up, TikTok? I'm Morgan Bachman. I'm doing time in Boise, Idaho right now. Hit me up on JPay. My number is 138851.
What's JPay?
That's, I think you just give money to criminals to buy like Doritos or something in the commissary.
Oh, I
Jail-
mean,
jail
Well, let me
pay?
ask you a question.
I'd give her some support.
The reason that I picked that was because I was thinking,
Yes.
now this might lead to our
Guessed?
murder,
Guessed?
is that we should
Oh, no.
start a video correspondence with one of these people and have them have them come on the show if they can. JPay, the trusted leader in inmate services.
But I thought they don't do anything for the money.
So it's a financial service, so it's a bank.
Yeah, they don't do anything for the money though.
Right.
Jail pay, basically. I don't know why I thought Japanese.
What
What
does
does
it
it
do?
do? I think it pays for Twizzlers or something.
I
right?
thought it was like they do something. It's like a personals, but they just want you to send the money for nothing.
Well, I mean,
How long is she on there for?
Well, you get an MP3 player from it.
Oh,
A Zune, probably.
Microsoft.
they could assume they'd probably have a better quality than this fucking garbage.
I
Yeah,
know
they
the
get
Zune.
1080.
I'm not mad at it. She was kind of hot.
Yeah.
She must have just got in there. Oh, you cannot play Beyonce. I can tell you that. You gonna play some banjo on this?
Yeah.
Nice.
I just like to give a special.
Shout out to the stairs. Is that what you're going to say? I knew it.
I thought they're all
I was
models-
reading your mind.
Yeah, I mean,
They're all models?
I was going to word it slightly differently or something about the. Yeah, I mean, long
The
story
structural
short,
integrity
yeah.
of the stairs.
We're on wheels.
They're models, you think?
The model trains. They're fucking full size model trains. I'll
Oh,
tell you
no.
what.
Hey-oh.
I'd like to put my blue comment in that caboose.
Uh-oh.
Anyone?
Anyone?
What is he gonna do?
Like what a
does that
complete
signify?
cum dump. Yeah, like what like a used piece of roast beef this woman is. Look how orange like look what it does. This is what this is just listen. I will teach this to my daughter. This video is what
The tongue
happens
thing?
when you don't study hard enough and make long-term goals for yourself. Okay? That woman is what all of these little bitches in your high school turn out to be, right? She didn't graduate from Harvard with a degree in economics and human services, right? She went, in between community college and getting accepted in JPay, she's drinking from a bottle of Tito's at 9 a.m. Basically, she looks like what happens when you don't put the cocks down and just read a book.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
if anything
I do like to
here,
read.
this show is
support
very
reading.
pro-education.
Reading is fundamental.
And yes,
You got to read
the more you
this
know,
book. Yeah.
the more you know. This is me. By the way, I've been working out. I don't know if you guys
Oh,
can
this
tell.
is a workout video of
I
you?
am looking. I couldn't button the shirt 2 months ago, so
Mm.
you know.
It's very
And the
good.
green matches your eyes.
Keep
You
it
have
your
green
best.
eyes? Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yes. Strength, masculinity.
You really got to jerk your way to fitness, right?
Do I?
You should have seen his abs that summer.
Why would that be
You know what I mean?
banned?
Some guy got paid for that.
But they don't eat pickles, though.
Please, I've seen you swallow a gherkin whole.
Is that what a gherkin is? Oh, I'm thinking of a merkin. Never mind.
Yeah, gherkin.
Oh, you never seen the gherkin merkin?
Gherkin is
By the
small.
way, Poor Life Choices 2023. You can get it. It'll say unnecessary talk.
I'm more of a Cornichon kind of guy.
Cornish hen sort of fella.
Christmas.
I made him.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, no.
That is to any guitar player. That was a man who didn't zip up his gig
He
bag.
needs insurance.
Right onto the
Right
concrete,
onto the
too.
concrete,
There's grass
I
on
mean,
either
you know.
side.
But it's probably okay, right?
My wife, my Gibson. You know, like
I mean, it's...
one appreciates in value.
Hey-oh.
One will take half of my money.
I apologize for wives everywhere. Thank God he got him out of there.
Oh,
Man,
that's a hero.
that is a hero.
Was he shitting in there? Was it a porta potty?
It didn't look like it,
I
but
think
the
it's just a
office.
little tiny office.
How did he get him out of there?
I think it's called the fart closet, and that's where everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of another OSHA thing. That you have
they
to,
must
Yeah,
have.
you
He
have
must
to
have
have a
yelled
fucking-
like,
you have to have one union representative, a safety monitor, and a fart closet.
Oh, fart closet. I thought you said something else. Okay.
What do you think I said?
I thought you said fuck closet. I was like, that
Well,
doesn't sound like OSHA.
"Fart closet is the place for me."
I know. You love a dumb guy.
Yeah. He's making a break for it.
But that means that's a clean window.
In my group, I was the first legitimate person to go up, which is about 2 feet up and about 2 feet forward. That's the advanced, the cities program. And I can do that on
you can-
foam.
Wait, you can levitate from...
Well, it's called flying.
You can fly.
Yeah, not
meditating?
Like a lot, not like a bird, but enough that your body.
You
and
got
mind-
off the ground.
Yes,
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
about 2 feet up. Well,
Now,
Prove it. Prove it.
I don't know if this is possible.
I wish, yes, it would be. It
you
would
know
be-
exactly
it'd
what
be
I'm going to
great
say.
to put him into his own video yelling at himself.
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. I mean, yeah, that's even better. Of like,
What were you gonna say?
well, yeah, basically, it's like if we could show. So I thought this guy was crazy as it is. When the video started, I thought it was him being normal, being like, "I'm on. Things have gotten better.
Yeah.
I'm on my medicine. And he seems so balanced. And then it's just like, I can levitate.
I didn't see the first one, but I agree.
You've never seen the first one? Let's see if we
Levitate.
can find it.
It's so good.
Levitate.
I mean, it's definitely in there.
I mean, there's people who yoga nirvana. They try to levitate.
Yeah, you suck. How dare you ruin it for everybody else? Get out. No. No, you go. I'm not going anywhere, shithead. Get the fuck out of my neighborhood. Get out. You're no artist. You suck. You're a mediocre piece of shit. You can't even play. You suck. I've been playing 41 years. You suck. I'm a left-handed guitarist. You suck.
I didn't know he was a left-handed guitarist.
No.
I'm a left-handed guitarist.
You go.
No.
Get the fuck out.
Why did he just punch this
Fuck
guy?
out. Get out.
Oh, he doesn't want to hit him. I haven't seen this part.
I haven't seen it from this far at the beginning.
That's not bad.
This is where
Where are
the
you from? Where are you from? Go to a studio and rehearse. Maybe someday you'll learn. You suck. You're a no-talent piece of shit.
That's the part I remember.
Talented on everybody around you whether they want to do it or not. Get out! How dare you come down here and do this? I'm here 14 years. I've lived in this town my whole life. You're a disgrace.
I've lived
He's
in
only
this town.
14.
Suck. How dare you? I'm like 3 blocks down.
No, he really hurt that man's
Who the hell do you
feelings.
think you are? Who the hell do you think you are? You any kind of artist? Anybody know who you are? Maybe everybody else wants to enjoy the peace and quiet. This is one of the most important places in all of North America. Who are you? Who are you? You miserable, presumptuous, no talent. You're no artist. An artist respects the silence. It serves as the foundation of creativity. You obviously don't have the talent. You don't have enough respect for yourself or other people, or what it is to express yourself. In music, or any other form of creativity.
He's about to
And I'm
cry.
an NYU film school graduate, sucker, and the School of Visual Arts, and the Academy of Art University in San Francisco.
He's in the school.
You
Huh?
suck. You're a no talent.
He had a little
He
time.
Really,
He
I
has some
talent, go
scholarships.
practice, and to get yourself a gig, instead of ruining the end of the day for everybody down here. You disgrace.
Wow. He's
You're
really
everything
upset.
that's gone wrong in this world. You're a self-consumed, no talent, mediocre piece of shit. And I've earned my right to say it. Okay? I had 200,000 people with Bill Graham. In 1975,
Wow.
I walked Bob Dylan up on stage.
Wow.
Who the fuck are you?
Who the
I
didn't
knew
know
the
that.
Grateful Dead from 1966. Who the fuck are you?
I mean, the guy.
You nothing.
And he can
You're
levitate
nothing.
2 feet off the ground.
Well, that's
Hey!
the crazy
Nothing.
part. I think he does it.
And you will
He
never
needs
be
to because he
anything.
can't walk that far.
Never. How dare you?
He's running out of
How dare
steam.
you?
Yeah.
He's out.
I'm
Nice.
surprised that guy didn't kick him in the nuts.
nothing.
Punch him in the face.
Give
and
this
be
guy
done
a
with it.
Snickers.
He's not himself.
Shame
He's
on
angry.
Is he still there?
You crack, stupid
And
little smile. You little pimp. Go learn to play.
Did you say a pip or a pimp?
Go learn to play.
I think he said pip.
Flat. You
Little
can't
pip.
even carry a
Pips
fucking
on the
note.
braille?
Yeah,
I don't
flat.
care about your little, like, horn lip. It doesn't mean that you know how to play.
Oh.
You're flat.
Who's filming
I'm
this?
trained classically. I'm trained
Quincy
contemporaneously.
Jones.
Contemporaneously. I love it.
You haven't been trained until you've been trained contemporary.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's my favorite video. This is another episode of UnNecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, and I am that Brian Sturges. You follow me, BrianSturges.com. Mr. Brian Sturges, Brian Sturges Comedy. Brian Sturges, what the? I don't even want to know what's happening over here. Cliff
callback.
Beach, Cliff Beach music.
It is a
Black Cliff
callback.
Beach. Buy his book on Amazon. His audio book is out. Check him out at 88.5. Various things.
yes.
Just check him out. Don't be a dick about it. And we got Timothy Hall, 1192 Studios.
Former producer.
Former lead producer,
Yeah.
demoted to editor, and Timothy Hall Archery, and
Secret Gay Lover.
and Timothy Hall Music.com.
Oh, don't forget about that.
Yeah. Or at Timothy Hall Music.
I was trying to kind of keep that private.
Oh, of course. Yes.
So
He's holding his booze for you right now. See that?
Huh?
We'll see.